Hey y'all, so Kamala has officially became a candidate to run for presidency. And it's a lot of buzz, it's a lot of men who's upset about her possibly becoming the president. And this started before she became official. In this video, I just want to talk about how a lot of people are speaking about Kamala and they're upset about her possibly being a president, and a lot of the arguments that they're making, you can easily like poke holes in it. These people are making arguments about Kamala that they don't even agree with themselves. Like they hold two different thoughts or beliefs about some of the arguments that they're making. Now I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'm going to point out a few things that just absolutely don't make sense. Now, a lot of them I have seen coming from men. So I'm actually not surprised, because one thing I've learned about men over a period of time is that a lot of times when they don't like something, they have all these arguments against it, but they don't have anything to stand on. You know what I'm saying? You can just kick the little bucket from under them and they'll fall. The arguments that they make doesn't make any sense half of the time. Half of the time when they speak, they don't make any sense when they are against something. So I'm really not surprised at all. So there's that. And real quick, I'm Think Peace Kenya. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment now or later. Doesn't really matter. But just make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. The argument that they like to make that I've been seeing the most is her white husband and that she's not black, right? So their argument is the only reason why black women are excited about Kamala possibly being a president is because we say that she is a reflection of us. And so their attempt at a got you moment is showing that her husband is white. A lot of people who have followed politics and the whole running of the presidents and all of that for years, when she came into the picture, I already knew that woman's husband was white. But, that's neither here nor there in the minds of the man who's making this, who's trying to have a got you moment for black women, which they tend to always try to get us. But anyway, but here's the thing about that. No one has ever looked at a person and then said, wait a minute, she looked like us or he looks like us, and say, wait a minute, before I say she's a representation of me or he is a representation of me or they're a reflection of me, let me go and dig up their husband, make sure that the husband is black, make sure all their kids is, fully black before I can say that this person is a reflection of me. No. When we see a black person, black woman, black man for the first time, you either going to say, oh my goodness, this is black representation, or you're going to say, oh my goodness, this is black female representation or black male representation, or whatever have you, when you see something for the first time. The little girls who see the black Barbies, they're not checking for nothing else. They're looking at the Barbie, right? The little black girls who see the princess, the black princess for the first time, she's not checking for anything else. She's just looking at the black princess. When in the beginning, before, there's more black doctors and more black scientists or whatever have you, when black women wanted to go into those fields and they started seeing the first handful of black women or black men, nobody looked at them and said, before I say she or he is a representation of me or a reflection of me, let me go see who the parents are. Let me go see who the husbands are or the wives are, to make sure that they're not of a different race before I can say this person is a reflection of me. No, we always only look at the person. So this got you moment that black men think that they're having, because that's where it's coming from. You can get upset about it or whatever you want to do. It's coming from black men who's trying to have this got you moment for black women, which always seems to be a thing among black men when black women are aspiring for something or have a belief or start loving themselves more. They always come out with this, let me try to get her with something. Let me try to get them with something. So yeah, so it's black men with this attempt at the got you moment, but at the end of the day, that doesn't hold any weight. I just kicked the bucket from under y'all with that stupid argument because nobody looks at a person and say, oh my goodness, she's going to be the first one, or she is the first one, or he's going to be the first one, or she or he is the first one. But hold up, pause, wait a minute, let me check everything else. No, they look at that person and they make that call for themselves. And then y'all are saying that she is not black because she's Indian and Jamaican. And just because she's Jamaican doesn't mean that she's black and yada, 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 whatever. Okay, let's just say we all deem her as not being black, right? But to the eye, she's black. So if she's not black, but to the eye she's black, she is black passing, right? Yeah, but y'all still don't want to call her black, even though she's black passing. But when it comes to white people, okay, when it comes to white people, and those people aren't, well, white looking people, because they are white passing, y'all deem those people as white. This is what y'all are saying online, and this is how y'all be acting online when it comes to these topics. So I'm not gonna go into all of that. I'm just presenting what y'all are saying and why that's stupid and why y'all don't even agree with your own arguments. Because if a white passing person, because when you are white passing or black passing, that is an indication that you're not that thing, right? That's the indication that you're not black or that you're not white, right? But when they are white passing, you still deem them as a white person. But now that it's Kamala and she's black passing, and y'all can pretend like when y'all look at her, y'all don't see her as a black woman if y'all want to, but I'm not going to argue with you about it. But anyway, because she is black passing, now y'all don't have that same belief that if you are passing as such, we're going to deem you as such. So although she's black passing, she's not black. Even though white passing people y'all deem as white. Bucket kick, boom, straight from under y'all. Y'all don't even believe, y'all double-minded. Y'all don't even believe in your own arguments, or y'all don't agree with yourselves about your own arguments. But anyway, those are only two that I'm gonna call out right now because I don't want to make this video super long talking about a bunch of nonsense, because that's what these arguments are. There's other arguments that they have as well, but at the end of the day, when you really dig into it and you keep talking to them, they can never actually answer the questions that you're asking them. And of course, because the arguments don't make sense anyway, so how would they even have a real answer for it in the first place? They have nothing to stand on with the arguments that they have. But it always leads back to, I don't like women to be a leader. I don't think they're able to lead. I don't think women should be leaders. I don't like the ideal of a woman leading. And I know I'm probably going to get stoned for this, but the last people that I want to see talking about they don't want women to lead is black men. I don't want to see black men talking about they don't think a woman should lead a man, because black men consistently fail at leading. And I am very aware that there is some black men who do an excellent job at leading, but there's a whole bunch who outweigh those handful of black men who do excellent jobs at leading that don't aspire to lead like those men who leads excellently. That's what I'm saying. And those are the ones that's so vocal about not having a leader as a woman. Women wouldn't have to stand up and try to lead anything if these men who are not excellent leaders get up and become excellent leaders. And that's all I'm going to say, because I can really dig down deep inside. But I'm going to leave it there because this video is not about all of that. But they are the last people that I want to hear talk about leadership. Just to be honest. And that's just that on that. Period, point blank. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Go ahead and leave your comments below. Whether you agree or you don't agree, I don't really care. But you can leave your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, and you can share it. Thank you for watching.